And we are back at Up North at 4. We are joined with Ellen Mathine, who is the Dean of Business and Entrepreneurship, and Al Tolliver, the instructor for the new class at Nicolet College, Start Your Own Business. Thank you for joining us here today.
You are welcome, and thank you for having us, Agnes.
Welcome
Jeff,
back. Yes.
Thank you.
All right, Ellen, how are you?
We are well. I'm loving the fall weather, ready for that chai latte with pumpkin. Absolutely, yeah, but we're here today to tell you about a new continuing education offering that we're having at Nicolet College starting Tuesday night. It's called Start Your Own Business, and basically it is for anyone that either has an idea, or maybe they're just an entrepreneur looking for an idea, or maybe they actually have a business and they want to scale that business. This is a cool class because all of the deliverables are things that a person can use to get that business off the ground in 8 short weeks.
And Al, you're the guy. Lots of people want to start their own business, work for themselves. What gave you this idea?
Well, it was Ellen's idea to create the class. I'm now the guy that's got to create the content for the class. So for the last, 6 weeks, I've been working on creating all the material for it and getting it ready to deliver starting on September 16th. And it's just kind of an interesting thing. There's so many people now that want to start their own business, that have these thoughts of doing things, and the reality is it's hard and it's lonely. And we're trying to create a more of an environment so that people have the opportunity to learn from others and hopefully have a faster path to success.
And Al, would you say that someone has to have like a business degree to, take these classes to kind of have a little bit of help in the background?
No, not at all. Everyone's going to have their own path on how they want to get there, so it's really up to them to have an idea, to have the passion, to have the drive, the determination to do it. But there really isn't any background per se. They just have to be determined.
Yeah, and Ellen, Nicolet College always has their finger on what the community wants and what they need. And, managing a business or starting a business is huge, right? You said earlier, what makes it hard and lonely in the beginning?
Well, there's a lot of things that you don't know. A lot of people say you don't know what you don't know, and we're trying to fill in some of those gaps. So there's a lot of things that we're going to give them tools. We're going to give them some real life application. We're going to get them connected with a mentor to be able to help them answer some questions and provide some of that navigation that without that, it's a lot of trial and error, and in some cases it's a lot of costly mistakes, and we're trying to help them prevent that.
Yeah.
And what would you say, so this is 8 weeks of this class, and then what happens after? Are they still connected with a mentor? Do they have like resources to kind of who to contact, if they want to start their own business?
Yeah, they'll have access to a lot of different resources. They'll have access to the resources at the college. And the mentor relationship is one that we're going to see how it evolves. They're going to have this relationship during the period of the course, and the student and the mentor will determine, is this something that we want to continue on, after the class is over? Is it something that we think we've kind of run its course and, we'll move on? But they'll have access to resources. They'll have access to Ellen. They'll have access to me. One of the other organizations that I'm involved with is SCORE. And if they want to reach out to get a SCORE mentor to focus on something specific, they could reach out to SCORE and get a mentor for that.
And Ellen, I know you are always thinking about 6 months ahead of time, right? What made you want to bring this class to Nicolet?
Well, it's very low barrier for entry, number one. So the cost of the course is only $249. So that's the investment plus time, of course. But we think that there are just so many great things that are going to come from this class. Not only the mentor relationship and all of the deliverables that Al talks about, but we have a really good group of speakers coming in. One of the issues that some people have in launching a business, and Al and I are both small business owners and entrepreneurs our whole lives, is funding. And so we have a lot of bankers coming into the class to talk about what they're looking for when somebody comes to them with an idea that they want to fund. And we've got access and speakers to talk about some other types of funding, like CWED funding, also the WIBIC, which is a Wisconsin initiative, business initiative, has some really cool funding, which is crowdsourcing, believe it or not. One of the new bakeries in town did that. It's called Kiva funding. So the students are going to be able to learn all about this in 8 short weeks and have all of this, have all these connections made. We think it's going to be a great return on investment for the student.
Love it.
Okay, well, thank you, Ellen. And for more information, where can people go, and when's the deadline to register?
Well, the deadline is probably the day before the class starts. We're limiting it to about 15 individuals. We do have the website on the flyer that's being projected right now on the screen. Also, if the students have any additional questions or just want to talk to us, they can call me at the college, and my number's on there as well.
Ellen L., thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
We're going to talk about a Christmas card project after this break.